Hello, everyone. I'm back. Okay, so I wanted to go to Isaiah. Did I say 37? Jeremiah. Isaiah 37. I'm really excited. Now I know, like, I have to pray that Dad lifts off my there's something that someone's praying against me opening my book and reading it. And I pray that my Father gives me the willingness, the strength to open up and read more than I have been. Okay? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so this is Isaiah 37 to, I'm not sure if it's someone who is in the Arab nation, the Muslim nation, or China, okay, or Russia. But this is what my Father has to say to this male leader. This is Isaiah chapter 36, verse 21. Then Isaiah, the son of Amoz, sent to Hezekiah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, the God of Zion, because you have prayed to me concerning Sennacherib, king of Assyria, this is the word that the Lord has spoken concerning him. She despises you, she despises you, she scorns you, the virgin daughter of Zion. That's me. She wags her head behind you, the daughter of America, Jerusalem, whom you have mocked and reviled, against whom you have raised your voice and lifted your eyes to the heights. Wait. Whom you have mocked? Whom? Like it says, whom have you mocked and reviled? Against whom have you raised your voice and lifted your eyes to the heights? Against the Holy One of Israel. You have mocked me. You have reviled me. You did that against me. You did that against God, the Father, my Father, the creator of all heaven and earth. Okay? By your servants you have mocked the Lord, and you have said with many chariots, I have gone up the heights of the mountains to the far recesses of Lebanon, to cut down its tallest cedars, its choicest cypresses, to come to its remotest heights, its most fruitful forest. I dug wells and drank waters to dry up the sole of my foot, all the streams of Egypt. Have you not heard that I determined it long ago? I planned from days of old, what now I bring to pass. This is my Father speaking. I planned from days of old what now I bring to pass, and that you should make fortified cities crash into heaps of ruins. Whoa. Have you not heard that I determined it long ago? I planned from days of old what now I bring to pass, that you should make fortified cities crash into heaps of ruins, while their inhabitants shorn of strength. and are dismayed and confounded, and have become like plants of a field, and like tender grass, like grass on the housetops, blighted before it is grown. I know you're sitting down, and you're going out, and you're coming in, and you're raging against me, because you have raged against me, and your complacency has come to my ears. I will put my hook in your nose, and my bit in your mouth, and I will turn you back on the way by which you came. I know China has come, or Asia, I don't know, have come into the land of Africa and come into my land thinking they're going to own and run things. But that is not going to happen. Their plans are thwarted. That's funny. You're going to come here and buy up some land. Man, listen, I don't know who made deals with you in them back rooms. But they lied to you because they don't own none of this land. None of it. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 8. Seven. These two fiber. Okay. Chapter 7. In the days of Ahaz, the son of Jotham, son of Uzziah, king of Judah, Rezin, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remlah, the king of Israel, came up to Jerusalem, to America, to wage war. So I guess this is Russia and China. Wage war against it. But could not yet mount an attack against it. When the house of David was told, Syria is in league with Ephraim, the heart of Ahaz and the heart of his people shook as the trees of the forest shake before the wind. And God said to Isaiah, go out to meet Ahaz, you and Shear-Jashub, your son, at the end of the conduit of the upper pool on the highway to the washer's field, and say to him, be careful, be quiet, do not fear, do not let your heart be faint because of these two smoldering stumps of firebrands at the fierce anger of Rezin and Syria and the son of Remlah, because Syria with Ephraim and the son of Remlah has devised evil against you, saying, let us go up against Judah and terrify it, and let us conquer it for ourselves, and set up the son of Tabel as king in the midst of it, says the Lord God. So my dad got wind of you guys setting up a king here in America for the kingdom. No. It shall not stand, and it shall not come to pass. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin. And within 65 years, Ephraim will be shattered from being a people, and the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is the son of Remlah. If you are not firm in faith, you will not be firm at all. Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz, ask a sign of the Lord your God. Let it be deep as Sheol or high as heaven. But Ahaz said, I will not ask, and I will not put the Lord to the test. And he said, hear then, O house of David. Is it too little for you to weary men, that you weary my God also? Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, a daughter, and a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Call her name Emmanuel. And he shall eat curds and honey when she knows how to refuse the evil and choose the good. She shall eat curds and honey. How she eat good when I learn how to, when I shall learn to eat, shall eat the curd and honey when she knows how to refuse the evil one, and choose the good one. For before the girl knows how to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land whose two kings you dread will be deserted. The Lord will bring upon you and upon your people and upon your father's house such days as had not come since the day that Ephraim departed from Judah, the king of Assyria. In that day the Lord will whistle for the fly that is at the end of the streams of Egypt, and for the bee that is in the land of Assyria. And they will all come and settle in the steep ravines, and in the clefts of the rock, and on all the thorn bushes, and on all the pastures. And that day the Lord will shave with a razor that is hired beyond the river, with the king of Assyria and the head and their the king of Assyria, the head and the hair of the feet, and it will sweep away the beard also. In that day a man will keep alive a young cow and 2 sheep, and because of the abundance of milk that they give, he will eat curds, for everyone who is left in the land will eat curds and honey. In that day every place where there used to be 1,000 vines worth 1,000 shekels of silver will become briars and thorns. And with bow and arrow a man will come there, for all the land will be briars and thorns. And as for the hills that used to be hoed with a hoe, you will not come there for fear of briars and thorns, but they will become a place where cattle are let loose and where sheep tread. I don't know. This could be Japan. I don't know. The Lord spoke to me again because this people has refused the waters of Shiloah that flow gently, and rejoiced over Rezin, the son of Remlah. Therefore, behold, the Lord is bringing up against them the waters of the river, mighty and many, the king of Assyria and all his glory, and it will rise over all its channels and go over all its banks, and it will sweep into Judah. It will overflow and pass on, reaching even to the neck, and its outspread wings will fill the breadth of your land. O Emmanuel. Be broken, you peoples, and be shattered. Give ear, all you far countries. Strap on your armor and be shattered. Strap on your armor and be shattered. Take counsel together, but it will come to nothing. Speak a word, but it will not stand, for God is with me. Listen, anybody trying to come up in America, making plans to set up some foreigner in here as king or queen, you playing with fire. It's not going to happen. Okay? King and queen are already appointed. Stop playing with the lives of your people. Because I also read in here that hold on, let me find it. Okay, so this is Isaiah 37, read in the Good News translation, which I actually absolutely love this because it's more clearer to me, and I could get better revelation. Okay, it says Isaiah 37, verse 30. Then Isaiah said to King Hezekiah, "Here is a sign of what will happen about, I guess, Russia and China. Russia or China. Okay, here's a sign of what will happen. This year and next, you will have only wild grain to eat. But the following year, you will be able to plant grain and harvest it, and plant vines and eat grapes. Those in Judah who survive will flourish like plants that send roots deep into the ground and produce fruit. There will be people in America and in Mount Zion and on Mount Zion and Pennsylvania who will survive, because the Lord Almighty has determined to make this happen. And this is what the Lord has said about the Assyrian emperor. He will not enter this city or shoot a single arrow against it. No soldier with shields will come near the city, and no siege mounds will be built around it. He will go back by the same road he came, without entering this city. I, the Lord, have spoken. I will defend this city and protect it for the sake of my own honor, because of the promise I had made to my servant David." An angel of the Lord went to the Assyrian camp and killed 185,000 soldiers. At dawn the next day, there they lay, all dead. Then the Assyrian emperor Sennacherib withdrew and returned to Nineveh. One day, when he was worshiping in the temple of his god, Nisroch, two of his sons, Adramelech and Sharezer, killed him with their swords, and then escaped to the land of Azarat. Another of his sons, Esarhaddon, succeeded him as emperor. Now that could be Arab, Muslim, whatever, but it doesn't matter to me. Anybody who thinks they're going to come here and be fruitful or become and rule and reign over this blessed country, you got another thing coming. You got a whole nother terrifying nightmare coming. And my dad is going to deal with these men. Anyway. Because his king is who he says his king is, and his queen is who he says his queen is, and that is me, his daughter. Like it or not. It's not up to you to believe it. Believe it or not, it is what is coming to pass. It's going to happen because my dad loves me. Because he loves me. And those that love me, I love. And if I love somebody that loves me, my dad loves and protects. He protects them. And he blesses them. And because they accept me as their Lord and Savior, they get blessings. They get blessings. They get rewards. And the other one that he loves, because I love him, is Michael. My dad loves him because he loves me. But I don't know that. I don't know about him right now. And I want to keep it that way until he comes to me. Now, got a letter the other day. It was on my door. I don't know. That could have been a letter from him written and whatever, but I tore it up because I don't I like to meet person face to face and talk to them. I'm not into the secret, this secret, because there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. You take a step out on faith and you do. A man has to come to me like a man. You know, you want to approach me, you approach me like a man who wants to court a woman, who wants to swoon her to him, and that's it. If you have to pray for Dad's will to do that. I'm not into secret letters, secret admirers, secret this. You step to me, and the only way that you can do that is by my dad's strength. I mean, he said, and that's how I'm leaving it now. Doesn't mean that I don't love you. I love you, but I cannot get mixed into this fairy tale princess love affair that absolutely is not happening. Like, I don't see it. So like now, I don't see it. I can't. It's like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Not to be rude, but this is where I am now. I have to deal with where I am right now. And where I am right now is not where I want to be, but I have to be there until my dad releases me from here. And I'm praying that he gives me patience. See, when I was thinking about being with Michael, I would get impatient. But now I'm starting to see and understand that, yes, I want my desires now is not to be with Michael. My desire is to be with my father and my home being built to be where I feel free and to be able to provide for my people. You know, I can't. My dad said, and these are his laws: love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your mind, all your strength. These laws were for me. Don't envy your neighbor. Don't be jealous. Don't kill, don't steal. And I obey those. And I do love him with all my heart, all my mind, all my soul. And then he gave those rules to me first in spirit. And then he gave those rules to Adam in physical. And I was his Lord. I am his Lord. Love your wife. That's why it says love your wife. And women, reverence, like respect your husband. But he doesn't get respect if he doesn't love you. Like, how am I going to put Michael before my dad? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not what he wants me to do. So I can't do it. But I'm able to let you know that I love you and I pray for you and for your protection and your health and your well-being. But I do understand that every love song was written and sang by angels for me. Sing praises to your Lord. Sing praises to your God. Israel's God is his wife. Zion's God is the creator of heaven and earth, of man, creator of everything. And everybody here, I am the creator, right? The co-creator of everything. And when Dad revealed that I am the co-creator of everything, they decide to worship their dogs, their pastors, their children, the creation, instead of the creator. And see, man took worshiping God as like them praying. You can't get to the spirit God without worshiping the one that he put in a body. How could you worship him? You worship my God through worshiping me and blessing me and doing right to me, speaking right to me, being kind to me, smiling at me, because that's what brings your blessing. That's what brings your healing. That's what casts out those demonic spirits that are attacking you. You're being attacked because you don't love me the way that my Father said, love me. So instead, you still refuse to bless me. You still refuse to do what's right. Therefore, you stay in the situation that you're in. Instead of my family coming and saying, I thank God for you, Ayana. I thank God, please forgive me. I was blind. I didn't see. I didn't want you to be the one. But you truly are the one. You are blessed. Bless you, sister. And my dad too. Bless you, daughter. Bless you. You are who we know now that you are. My son, God bless you, Mom, because you are the one. You're the Holy One of America. Every knee will bow. Every tongue will confess that Ayana is Lord. No man. You guys sitting here thinking about Jesus, 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 and I'm like, where he at? Where he at, though? You can't be acting like you got that protection, that coverage, and the protection of my Father and coverage, and you cursing and slandering and lying and stealing and cheating and murdering. I don't know them people. I'll kill them all just like I did it over there in Japan. I'll do it again. He'll wash over the whole Japan if he wants. He'll put all of Japan underwater. He'll put the whole continent of China, Asia, Korea underwater. Like it's nothing. And then recede and let the birds of the air. Now, I'm still trying to think. And I think it's Dubai. I really do. That country, I don't know where it is, but there ain't gonna be nothing there. There ain't gonna be nothing there but dead bodies. Something with them Muslims, them Arabs, them ones that put their things over their face. Something my dad do not like. He does not like them people. I don't like them either. But because they refuse to believe that a woman is God. So my dad's going to punch them and their people upside their head. For sure, for sure. And anybody in that Islam, let me tell you something. You better get out of it. Black people here talking about you Islam, you Muslim. You better accept that I am the Lord and Savior. Get ready. There's a lot of them men, Farrakhan and all them. My dad is not happy about you guys. So I'm going to stop the video right here, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Mwah. Bye. The next video.